Everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much to all the people who've been looking at the collaboration I'm doing with B Jackson from Bespoke Crafts. It's very nice that you have commented and you've given me a thumbs up. Thanks so much. So today I've come on with a quick card because I'm rushed for time a bit. I'm going out to the Edinburgh Festival, which is started now. So I am actually taking part in it. I sing in a choir, but it's not the actual choir that's doing it. It's the music director who leads our choir. She is a singer-songwriter, and she based in Edinburgh, and she is having a fringe workshop this afternoon, which I'm taking part in, and then in the evening there's tickets for the performance. So I've got to quickly do a card. I thought I'd best jump on and do a card before I go. So I hope you're all having a great day. It's sunny here today, which is a bonus because the weather's been a bit iffy and I believe there's a storm coming tomorrow. So anyway, I've got this Craftaddiction die. I've got another new Craftaddiction die. I've got a couple more new ones that I'm going to be bringing to you. So I've got this baby one. So it's like 2 heart-shaped balloons. You can do 2 designs or 1 design and just stack it up a bit. So what I thought I'd do, I'd make one in pink because I do have a baby girl coming soon, and well, hopefully it's a girl. Not me, it's a friend's daughter, and it's a baby girl. So I thought I'd make this card for them. So I've cut out this one, so this die here, I've cut this out a couple of times. I've cut it out in this nice sort of what would you call that, marbled pink paper from Stampin' Up. It's one I've had in my stash for a wee while. I don't know if this is still available. I don't think so. And as I say, I've cut out various bits of it in white, and then this colour. And what I thought I'd do, I'd colour the teddies in. I'd paper piece this back in. I've got the bottom. I may or may not do it this way, or I might do it the opposite way, just depending. I don't want too much colour on it, so I just want it to be quite subtle, a hint of pink. So my card base is a funny sort of measurement. So it's measuring 4.5 by, I think it's 7.5, and then my layers, this layer is going to be slightly shorter, so that's 7 by 4.25, and then this bit that we're going to actually put the design onto is 4 by 7. Okay, if you're interested in making that size of card. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to pop this layer on, and hopefully that glue's fine for doing that. So just pop that on. It's got a nice little border all the way around. Make sure it's kind of central like that, and then I'm going to just pop this bit on as well, and then I can just add the rest to the front, and it will be more or less ready to go once I've got everything in place. So just getting that, just move that across slightly. That's better. So you can see that's got a nice little border, just a hint of pink around the edge, which is just nice. So for this piece, what I thought, just to double up slightly, is, not that bit, is I would, I'll just get rid of that for a minute. There's my green piece of cord. Just for the glue. So I'm going to stack the white one on top of the pink one, just to give it an extra bit of stability, to make it a wee bit stronger, because it is quite flimsy when cut, unless you particularly use a very thick piece of card. I mean, the Silk and Weave one's 250 GSM. This isn't, obviously, this is only like probably 150 or something. So just stacking that on top, making sure it's kind of hiding the pink, because I don't really want to see the pink. So that's fine. Just get rid of the glue. So there we go. So Edinburgh is really just a train ride away from me. 25-minute train ride, so it's really near, which is good. And I do love Edinburgh very much. Right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pop that onto the card. So I will need to do this again. So now, was I going to pop this on? Let's see, I can't remember what I thought. I thought I might, but that gives it a bit of an outline. So I'm just going to pop this bit on first. So just a few wee bits round the edge here. So get rid of these extra bits, we don't need them. And then just kind of up, I think here, might put it slightly up, slightly off centre. And then I've made a big mess with the glue now, haven't I? Oh dear. Never mind. That's okay. Right, and then I'm just going to put this over the top, because I'm going to paper piece the pink into the balloon at the top, the heart-shaped balloon. Now these dies are really good price. They're like I think this was $5.49 for this die, and you get like basically 2 die cuts and extras. So it's not expensive. If you're interested, go across to craftaddiction.uk.com and you'll see lots of different. They do sell out very quickly because they're very popular, but they're very quick to reorder stock back in, if that's something you might be interested in. So just gonna kind of go in there like that. Just get rid of the glue. Make sure that's stuck, so I'm just going to get a block, just press that down with. Like that. Now I've got the basket. So what I was thinking was I'd put this basket just underneath as well. So I'm going to pop this on first. I'll not pop the pink on yet because I want to see how much. Oh, I think that's slightly squint, but too late now, I can't change it. I want to wait and see if it's going to be too much with that, so I'm not going to pop that on yet. So I need to find the tweezers now. Ha ha ha, she says. I do have the tweezers, but where are they? Oh dear. pigeons. They must be somewhere in this vicinity. They can't go far. I had one comment from somebody, which, oh, there they are, see them. Oh, you should have your place, all your stuff prepared. Well, to a certain degree, yes, but that's not the way I work, so anyway, we're going to paper piece these back in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to actually put the glue into here. I'll start with this bit, probably far too much glue surely. No. Right. Now, this piece I think is next. So paper piecing is obviously quite easy to do, but you do have to cut out a lot of things because obviously there's a lot, if you're using obviously different colours and different, yeah, you do have to cut out a lot, but it's worth it in the end because it's a nice effect. So let's see, where's the next piece? Is this it? Does give a nice effect. Like that. Get rid of some of that glue. Don't want any of that glue showing. So I could even just leave it like that, but I'm not going to. So I want the next piece, not put so much glue in that bit. So let's see, is this it? Yep. That should fit back in there. Quite the thing. That. Put glue there as well. Right, and then this piece here should be, I think this one. No, that's not it. Is it this bit? I hope I've not put out the bits that should be that bit, I think. No, that's not it. I've got a few bits over here. I hope it's one of these bits. I think it's this one. Hopefully. Yeah. Oh, I've lost a bit. Help. And I mean, obviously you could make these non-gender specific as well. You could have lemon, you could have, well, maybe not lime, you could have a sort of neutral sort of beige colour, something like that. Yeah. So I've got a couple of bits here which go on the end like that. There's a bit here which we're going to just put on. Oh. Excuse my stomach, it's making funny noises. There we go. That's fine. That's worked out nice, I think. So deciding whether to put that on the bottom. Is it going to be too much or what? Don't know. Still don't know. Still don't know the answer. Right, we'll leave it for now. I do have this piece which could maybe go round. That might be nicer. Let's just do that because I think that's nicer. I don't want it to be too much pink overload. So let's just get rid of some of that excess glue and we'll just pop that round here. Just like that. That's fine. Just rub that away. Yeah, I think that's better. I didn't want it to be too much pink. I mean, pink's fine. Don't hate it, but I don't like too much. Right, so what I'm going to do next is just colour these teddies in, because I thought we could have one here and probably one maybe up there or something like that. So I'm just going to colour them in with my Ohuhu markers, and I'm going to make it a kind of, not pink, where's the grey that we used to, there's the cool grey. So this cool grey just kind of gives some shading of the teddy bears. So we're just going to go round them a little bit. You can always zoom in to see this on your device. If it's too far away at the minute, but yeah, you can just zoom in and see what we've done. It's just basically going round the sort of outline of the teddy and his ears and his paws and things. Excuse me. Like that. And it will kind of fade back that anyway. And then I'm just going to take this colourless blender and just kind of soften that edge off like that. Okay, I'll probably personalise this card when I know the baby's name, but at the moment obviously, well, they haven't picked a name yet, but yeah. So now I'm just wondering whether to just put a couple of, I'm just going to go in with a silver into their eyes. I don't know if that's going to show up. Actually, might need to put the black ones. So this is a very fine tipped pen. It's a Uniball eye, it's called. Just carefully going in, giving it its features. That's fine. May have spoiled it there with this, but I'm thinking, no, they're not the best. Teddies, help! Help, yeah, maybe not the best. I'm going to come back and cut 2 more out. Right, so I've come back. So what I've done is I've cut another pair. I've doubled them up with the ones I had. I'm just going to leave them. I'm not going to do anything with them. I'm just going to leave them. So I'm just going to pop them on with some glue again, obviously. And get rid of some of that. And then I'm just going to pop one on there, that piece, and another one just up a bit here. And as I say, I'm not really going to write anything on it at the moment because I don't know the baby's name, but I'd like to, just went and got a bit glue on there. Where's that glue rubber? I know you're supposed to wait till it's dry. It's just, I think these bits need cut off. There we go. Bit better. Yeah, I'm going to just I was wondering if I should put that on top. No, So this is what they were like when they were cut out in the pink, and I don't think that's quite, I mean it's okay, but I don't know, what do you think? Do you think it's okay? So what I do want to do is just do a wee bit of splatter, and I'm going to cover this design a bit, so I'm going to cover that piece, and I'm going to cover that bit there just now, and I'm just going to cover, I've got another piece that I can cover that bottom piece with, yeah, just going to cover it with that, and then I'm going to get my splatter pen, wherever it is. So it's just this one, which is from Nouveau. It is a glitter gloss pen, and I just want to do a bit of splatting, so I don't want it to go onto my design, so that's why I've covered it. And I'll just get a better, it's coming out a wee bit better now. I'll just give it a wee hint of something, and then take that off now, and then I'm going to do, I think I'll do the teddies with a wee bit of this, just to sparkle it up a bit. And when the wee one comes along, I can add her name. And then what I'm going to do on the bottom with my silver pen is just say welcome baby. So just on the bottom here. There you go. And that's my card. Quick card using Craftaddiction dies. Do let me know your thoughts, and I'll be back very soon with something else, possibly tomorrow. Bye for now.